for having or finding time to be with us this evening.
Thank you for having me.
And Winnie KIMOTHO is the tax manager at PKF. Winnie, thank you very much indeed for your time. I want to start with you, Winnie. What do you make of this budget, this highlights by Ambassador Yatani?
Given that I'm a tax person, my first insights into the budget would be that we're looking forward to aligning our tax laws to what is international best practice. So if you look at more like the income tax proposals, they're all, aligned to what is the international best practice. So we're looking forward to introducing reporting regulations. We're looking forward to capping the interest so that we can ensure that there's no base erosion and of the tax base and profit shifting to other countries. So it's more like we're just aligning our interest to what is international best practice, just to ensure that we tax correctly in Kenya. That would be my take home. And also it's a budget that's looking more of incentivizing part of the local manufacturers in Kenya. To what extent it's yet to be seen because we are yet to feel the effects of it. But more like so, it's like we're trying to build back, as they're saying, but with more incentivization into the local sector through the tax measures that have been put forth, and more so with a focus to the health sector. Yes. And,
looking at taxation measures, I mean, do you feel there is a deliberate effort to try and broaden or widen the tax bracket?
Oh yes, mostly for the digital economy. As you know, it's been a nightmare all over the world of how you're going to tax the digital economy. So of course, there's a deliberate effort for us to tax the digital economy and to ensure that everyone is brought to the tax net and to pay their fair share of revenues. As well, if you look at it, we're also looking forward to taxing multinationals who are usually highly geared, because they invest a lot of debt, and to a certain extent, the interest is going to be deductible. So we are trying to limit just how much they're going to get out as part of their revenue in terms of the economic activities that they're going to conduct in Kenya by limiting the interest that they've actually earned. On another note is that for me, the general outlook of it is that it's also tending to go deeper other than broadening the tax base, because if you look, we still want to tax the person who has been heavily taxed. We still want to tax more. Yeah, that would be my perspective.
We'll be coming back to that, to try to understand how the government plans to tax the taxed more. What about you, Jim?
Well, I always feel that when we talk about the tax base, we're always thinking about income tax. When I used to work in Ernst & Young many years ago, the top rate of income tax was 70% in Kenya. Now, why is it only 30% now?